Yeah, yeah, huh? Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, yeah. It's so rugged. So right. It's so rugged. It's so right. Rings on me like I'm in Pittsburgh. Motion maker, record breaker. 6 on my chest like an LA Laker. Black belt MC, call me master. 6 on the beat, it's a speaker blaster. Bars are hot and bars are ready. A Middle Caesars with the extra chetty. Extra style, extra flow. Trip for sale, like 5 below. Yeah, in the club now like I'm Diddy. Counting these notes like I'm Nitty. Laugh to the bank, hit the gritty. Go and tell your mom that she really, really pretty. Yo, I called up your grandma. Said this the new age nostalgia. She said that last night she called ya. Said JVB is the future. Palace backpack, Nike snapback. Break truck, stop playing hack sack. All gas, whole lot of motion. Headbang, whiplash past the moat train. Sauced up, fits on 10. Yankee fitted, even in my bed. Small town boys up next to bat. JVB make it get slapped. It's so rugged. Brothers from another. Even if I wasn't, treat me like a cousin. I'm from California. Speak a little southern. Cheap about a dozen. Can you keep a secret? Look who in my recent. She's so indecent. You don't want no beef with. You don't want no beef with.
Hands talk to me wild like they ain't tired to be down like we all. To their friends and try to say that it's them, but y'all know what this is. Red bone on the couch and they both mahogany brown. Gap is so big it can see my house. Then again, my view is too stupid, bruh, for real. Don't forget about who really do this, bruh, for real.
Cali, go closer. You like a lot of to the clipping in the holster like it's supposed to be closer than your chauffeur, Costa Nostra.
A dazzling facility located here in the heart of Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Today, an NFC battle in store for us between the Green Bay Packers and the Atlanta Falcons. Young Kweku has it all teed up, and we're underway in Atlanta. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Okay,
all right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Go check, deputy.
The first carry here for Ashton Genty. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Come on, big Lion. Ready.
They're going to run it. This is Trevor Etienne. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Ready.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Get it. Past the 60.
Etienne again. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that and opening the door for
Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together, and they're going for this from their own side. This is Genty. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs, and now some great field position. Medical staff hurrying out to the field after that play, Brock. Looks like somebody was injured, and oh, no, it is running back Ashton Genty. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Penix to the air to start us off. Escapes out to the left. Now here he goes. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Here we go, set. Bronco 80. 19, target, 19.
Now Penix off the play action. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately no connection to be made.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Play action. Here's Penix. Man downfield, and he finds London. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play, down to the 19. They got 21 yards on the play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And he doesn't get this one very far. Down to only about the 18. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Back to 60, back to 60. 79. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 19, Tiger.
They're going play fake with Penix. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Greg Newsome has it. And the Packers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort. That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. That tackle made by Kobe Turner.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast, but he was patient, he was explosive, he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Third and 4 coming up now.
Here we go. Top row 18. Back row it.
From the gun, it's Wilson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You and I know, Kate, it's on average about 60 to 65 plays a game, somewhere between 10 and 12 third downs. And what you don't want to do is start 0 for 2 in that call.
Looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. They're going to go. It's Wilson. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
Cool with the extra point. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
7, Packers nothing. Youngway Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
That run may not have got you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. They go right back to ETN. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
The Falcons going nickel, 3rd down. Shotgun snap for Wilson. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They gain 11 on that play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Shotgun handoff here for Junkins. And he hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Man in motion here. Wilson now from the gun. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Running back motions right. We give here to the motion man. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Okay,
All set to go now from the 35. This one's out to Noel, left side. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Second and 10. Need something positive here.
Here we go, here we go.
Out of the gun, a gift to ETN. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
All right, 2 yards to go here on third down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. They'll run here, ETN. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
69, 69. Ready?
Here's Wilson to the air. This is on target to Christian Watson. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Let's go. Go, Rick. 70 Timberwolves.
They'll run, ETN. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Driven backward to the 11 as they line up for second and goal.
Let's go now.
Here's Wilson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. The pass was thrown for Christian Watson. So they'll be left with third and goal.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
Ready? Ready?
Third and goal, Wilson. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. And we'll see what they do about fourth and goal in a few minutes. We've reached the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. Everyone's out there, so let's get things restarted. Corey Gallis connects. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. On the return, Isaiah Rodgers. Fought off a tackle, but he lost the football! And the fumble recovery is made. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. No, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right? At a young age, you're always coaching those guys. Hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play. And they just did.
Trying to find his tight end. And it's going to be second down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Pack the 60, pack the 60. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready.
Wilson looking to throw. Oh, try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Picked off by Billy Bowman. And they're going to drop him to end the return, but this turnover isn't going to stand. We've got flags at the spot right where he picked it off. Oh, an exceptionally painful penalty as it sets up 1st and 10 now inside the red zone. Running it after the penalty. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun, Judkins. And that one doesn't get him much, giving maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Cowboy 80, 18, Pioneer. Go.
Wilson on 3rd down. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers parlay the interception into points. Christian Watson with the touchdown. And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Pack the 60, pack the 60. Go track, go track.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Gets 16 yards on that play. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Penix on 1st down. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 10. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Drake London with the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Extra point by Q is up and good. And the Falcons jump in front now by 5.
14, Packers 9. Young Wei Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Wilson now. Into the hands of Romeo Dobbs. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. One play in, Brock in his drive is already into enemy territory. Judkins running between the tackles. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Come on, set. Big Lion.
Another one for Judkins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Going to the ground again on 1st. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Here's ETN on 1st down. And he hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. The run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. And he's in for the touchdown. The Packers take a 2nd quarter lead. Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown. Brian Dable has the offense out there. They're trying for 2.
The Packers will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Hurt. Right there, hurt. Go.
Wilson's throwing for it. And that pass is caught inside the end zone. The 2-point try comes through, and their lead's a field goal now.
14.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Return starts from the goal line. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. And the they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
Check. 19 Lion.
Throwing for the pistol, Penix. He finds Johnston. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons just need 2 snaps to steal a lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Koo on now for the extra point. Drifted near that upright, but he gets it to go. And the Falcons take a 4-point lead.
Packers 17. Young Wei Koo, the kickoff for Atlanta.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. This will end up as a touchback.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. He's out in the clear. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Wilson with it on first. Here comes the screen from Etienne. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Back to the line they come, second down.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal. Hey, I got him.
Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in just a moment. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Let's go.
Wilson finds him over the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On first down, it's Wilson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it's good coverage, contested catches will really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Here's Judkins on second down. He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. Third down coming up.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
From the gun on third down, Wilson. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers Packers get some late points and the lead. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown.
For the extra point.
And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go.
Makes the score Packers 24, Falcons 21.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
You ain't strong enough. So whatever it is, they got you thinking that you Superman. I got the kryptonite. I'm like, that character's not even good now.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Going right side, Robinson with it. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Kevin Winston in on that tackle.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Short pass brought in. And he goes out. Just need one more step there to reach midfield. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
The 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. My man, my man. Ready.
Play fake. Penix. Finds him on the crossing route. He's got it in the red zone. All the way. That's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons get some late points and the lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period.
Yeah.
End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons take a 4-point lead.
24. Young Wei Koo, the kickoff for Atlanta.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10.
79 drop.
To throw, here's Wilson. Look at that power, deep left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. He's loaded another one up. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
First and 10, or under Robinson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Falcons take a timeout to their final one. First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down.
The Packers' 42-yard line.
Penix here from the gun. Big gain downfield. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons will add to their lead at the end of the half. Tank Dell the touchdown.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. You could feel the swell of excitement whenever they take a deep shot. It's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
Cool with the extra point. And the Falcons drive their lead to 11.
Packers 24. Young Way Cool to kick off for Atlanta.
Cool all lined up and ready to boot this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Okay, ready?
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half.
60, third. Right there. Hup.
Wilson now, first and 10. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
From the 24 once again, it's second and 10.
Top 60, 70 Lions. 18, Romeo, 18.
Looking to throw. It is caught left side. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Good. Here we go. Set. Hawk 70. Buffalo 18.
Looking to throw. Gets it downfield, on target to Watson. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. On the return, here's Rodgers. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. Starting the half with Robinson. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Staying with Robinson. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Greg Newsome bringing that play to an end.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up third and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Set. Cougar 19. 19.
Another carry for Robinson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Working quickly here.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
Before they snap it on 4th and inches, they call timeout. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Now, not a traditional spot we see teams going for it, but they only need a few inches. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense is they're not bold. That was a bold decision. One, they trusted the big guys up front, and they moved the sticks.
First down now, ball at the 33. Here's a counter give to Robinson. And he gets him around 6 there. Jack Sawyer working hard, making a stop.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Play action, here's Penix. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete, brings up 3rd down.
You know, that's one you watch the next day, Kate, you're just bummed. As a QB, you're a perfectionist. And when it's caught but out of bounds, you know it could have been just a little bit more accurate on your end.
3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. From the shotgun, Penix. Rolling left, buying some time. That one complete to Pitts. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
From the gun, it's Robinson. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Falcon first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Let's go. Let's go.
The toss now to Robinson. Their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. They get 22 out of that play. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
You know he'll never shy away from embracing contact on a play right up the gut. Come on. You know getting that toss in the open field is so much more fun. And on that play, it's certainly more exciting for all of us to watch too.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a toss right side. Robinson. Solid block in there. Springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down.
With all these collisions, he's running pegs take between the tackles. Sure nice to get a little crease on the outside, get in that open field, and let these runners do their thing.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Here's Robinson up the middle. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Falcons, first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. And the jumping has cost him 5. First and goal, a little bit tougher here. Running it after the penalty. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Getting out to his left. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
Third and goal now. Can they find that final yard? Robinson, he's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll run it with Robinson. And they stop it. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
This running back has had himself a day. Not on that play. Finally, a little bit of catharsis for everyone on that defense to keep him from the first and get a turnover, a much-needed turnover on downs.
Wilson from his own end zone. Completed over the middle. And he'll be taken down on the edge of his own end zone at the 2.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 7. Set. Hurt. Hurt.
Working from his end zone. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's going to have this one up to about the 21. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
First down, Packers.
Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates. 7.
Wilson on 1st and 10. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And he brings it back for the pick 6 and the Atlanta touchdown. I think it's safe to say, Brock, this defense isn't just trying to defend a lead. They are trying to eliminate all doubts. And to that end, a big play to take that interception back for 6.
I think it's very easy for fans to see when an offense goes dormant and conservative and plays it safe. But defenses fight the same challenge, Cade, and kudos to that defensive coordinator. Don't be reckless, but this defense has earned the right to be aggressive.
42, Packers 24.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
After the pick, here's Wilson. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Billy Bowman. And he brings it back for the pick 6 and the Atlanta touchdown. Rookie quarterback, Brock, threw it away there last drive, it seemed like he might have been trying to do too much to make up for that mistake, and instead things snowball.
Yeah, these are the valuable lessons you have to learn from. You cannot be a mistake repeater. But being a rookie quarterback at Ask Payton, he threw 28 of them his rookie year. Sometimes you just learn on the job, but you cannot repeat those kind of mistakes.
Extra point by Kittle is up and good. And the Falcons continue piling on to this lead.
Packers 24. Young Wei Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Bronco 80. Warrior 70.
Shotgun snap for Wilson. Go right side, and Dobbs has it. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Packers with the football and a chance to, well, do some window dressing here in the 4th. Falcons bringing out an extra defensive back for 3rd down.
Come on, come on.
Wilson now from the gun. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. That's cut beyond the marker. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 31. Throwing again. Here's Wilson. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he will have them a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers putting up points in a game decided. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Go check.
Once more, it's Wilson. And he is going to get in. That's going to cut a couple more off of that lead. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Give him 25 on that play. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. But you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
70 Lions.
him. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Penix working from the gun. Man downfield, and he finds London. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons put up even more points in a win. Drake London with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Young Wei Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start.
Here's Wilson to the air. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Well, they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw. Swatted away by the defense.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react? Read and react. You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Finds him on the slant. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Here we go. Here we go.
Wilson to throw it.
First down, Green Bay.
And they pick him off again. Picked off by Billy Bowman. And the Falcons take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Robinson to start the drive. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Running left is Robinson. And that was an incredible effort just to make it back to the line. Give him a yard back on the play. Now it's 3rd and 10.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 10.
Ready.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. 3rd down, it's Penix. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He fields this at the 18. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Come on.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off the pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
From the gun, it's Wilson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these
big game downfield. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down.
A 39-yard gain on the play. And the Packer first down.
Wilson now. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
And this one is launched downfield. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Falcons are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. A handoff for Robinson, running right. And he takes it down to the 33. It's a gain of 22. And that is good enough for Atlanta, first down.
It's really hard, Kate, to get 100-yard games, right? Defenses in this league pride themselves on keeping rushers short of 100. But if you're going to hit that century mark, it's going to take runs just like that one.
Going to the ground again on first. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
60 Eagles, 60.
They go play action. Here's Penix. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got third down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Let's go now. Cougar 19, go.
Here he goes, third and long. On him quick, and they bring him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons getting closer to a 7-0 start. They'll send out the punting unit. It'll be Bradley Pinion doing the honors. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. On now comes their punter. And he'll try to hit this one well.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Finds a man, right side. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility, get outside the pocket, and find that open man.
That's into the hands of Dobbs. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here's Judkins on second down. And he used all the space he had. Got him around 8. That sets up third down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Hicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
They'll go, Judkins. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Throw left side to Watson. And they bring him down around the 34.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down. Timeout taken by the Packers, their 3rd and final one. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
22 yards. First down, Packers.
Throwing it again here. Has room into the secondary. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Packers making the scoreboard look a touch better. The Packers again coming to the line for 2.
Packers will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Right there, hurt.
He motioned the tight end over. All right, they're going to throw for it. And he makes the catch, so hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining as that makes it a 2-score game here late. They'll time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. And the Falcons are all over the kick. That should just about wrap things up here. Into the red zone. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. So they'll decline this and take the result. Coup on now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons stretch the lead to 23.
Packers 40. Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. out to start this drive. Caught quickly on the slant. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. They get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment. I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense, not on that one.
All right, one more snap to play here. Here he goes, one final shot. And that pass is dropped. Fitting. That would be their final play of the game as we've reached the end of this one. So the Falcons earn the win in this one. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock.